He said, I'll give you three options. Pick one number, 20, 40, and 60. I said, what do you mean? He said, every day in the morning, get up in the morning. Once you finish your basic things like, washing your face, going to the toilet, right after that.
Nah, don't do that.
So right after that, you either set a clock for 20 minutes, 40 minutes, or 60 minutes. And you simply write whatever comes to your mind. It's the way you are prepared, the way you show up, the way you curiously ask questions and listen. It shows up that you enjoy this process. It is evident to me as a guest, also evident to your listeners. So kudos there, good job.
Why'd you write the book?
All right, so the real answer is, as I finished the first 5 goals in 2006, I think I finished 4 goals. 5th one was in progress because 50 times donating blood is not easy. It takes time.
Yeah, you got to recoup that blood.
Yeah, so I finished this year, June, 50th donation. But other than that, I had made really good progress on all these 4 goals. I said, I'm going to write a book. I wrote the goal in my list that I will write a book one day, non-fiction book. Now, I wrote the goal in 2006, about 18 years ago. I did not make the progress. In 2015, I started a book on coaching. I lived in India 2015, initial year like Jan-Feb. I started writing a book. I did not make progress. It was really difficult because I had not written a book. English is my third language. I psyched out. I said, oh, it's not for me.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So last year, when I decided to work on my own and creating courses, one of the opportunities I saw was to teach at Stanford Continuing Studies. Stanford allows industry professionals to come and teach courses in the evening, open to anybody who has the industry experience. I went to their website. I submitted one course, and they asked a question there. Are you a published author? If yes, give the link here of your book. That question threw me off. I said, I have a goal. It's just that I did not finish this goal. I kept postponing it for various reasons. It is high time I should write a book. Then, back then, even now, I work with a coach called Dr. Eric Meisel in the US. He's 77. He has written about 65 books so far. He's in the world of coaching and personal transformation for 4 decades. He's a psychotherapist by education, clinical psychologist and psychotherapist. Now he's a creativity coach. I signed up for a coaching program with him, a long-term coaching engagement. It's more than a year now. I said to Eric, I want to write a book. I don't know how. Well, he said, I'll give you 3 options. Pick one number, 20, 40, and 60. I said, what do you mean? He said, every day in the morning, get up in the morning. Once you finish your basic things like, washing your face, going to the toilet, right after that.
Nah, don't do that.
So right after that, you either set a clock for 20 minutes, 40 minutes, or 60 minutes. And you simply write whatever comes to your mind. I didn't have a choice. He said only 3 options. No, 0 minutes was not there. So 20, 40, and 60. I said to Eric, I'll start with 20 and see what happens. I took the challenge. I wrote every day for about 4 months consistently, 4 months. I was in Lake Tahoe for vacation last year in December with my family. Before they got up, I got up at 4:30. I wrote for 30 minutes, even during vacation. Nobody even knew it. I just got up and I wrote my notes that day. So Eric taught me the concept called chunks. Your job is to write a chunk every day. The chunk can be in number of words or number of minutes. So if you look at my book, it's about 49,000 words, 245 pages. This book seems impossible to write. But if you say, I will write 20 minutes a day, things can change. This applies to any goal, by the way, not only writing a book, but any goal. Can you break it down to something manageable every day?
that you can do every
that you
day.
can
No
do. Yeah,
excuses.
yeah. And I'll tell you, 1 or 2 days I could not write at all. I
Yeah, you
decided.
get like block, right? Whiter's block.
So I decided, even if I don't write, I will review my previous pages. I set a timer.
Um,
I kept reviewing my previous pages, but I did not quit. I spent, or rather, I invested 20 minutes every day, no matter what happened, including my review. So by 4 months, I had enough raw material for the whole book.
how did you organize it? Because you say just write. Somebody just writing is like, where's the like organization of that?
Yeah, I think initially we had a basic structure. My
Okay, okay,
my goal was to write a book about goal setting,
okay, okay.
and I wanted the book to be unique. See, any self-help book you read, Thomas, it's all about information.
Mm-hmm.
As if the author is at a pedestal, they are superior, and now they are teaching you something.
Yeah.
I wanted my book to be different. I wanted it to be a practitioner's guide. I'm
Mm.
not preaching anything. I'm not teaching anything. I am
Yeah.
a friend of yours. You and I are at the same plane. We are at the same level.
Mm. Yeah.
And I wrote about 52 goals. I wrote. The goal number one is losing weight, losing about 50 pounds is goal number one. And goal number 52 is writing a book, which is this book.
Mm.
So that's how I structured the book. My first goal in life, where I consciously chose, was losing weight. And the end of the goal list by 2024 was writing a book. So this book has about 21 years of my experience from 2003 to 2004. I picked about specifically these goals, which I wanted to communicate about them, like health,
Mm.
fitness, family, relationship, moving to another country. Like moving to the US was a goal of our family. My wife and I wanted to move to another country. If not for this country, we would have gone to Dubai or Singapore or Australia, no doubt.
Really?
Yeah, that's how goals are powerful. I almost had the job opportunity at Dubai, by the way. I said no
Dubai
because
is
I knew
crazy, yeah.
US is better than Dubai, so I became here
US is
because of the
better.
weather. We love the weather here. Now I realize.
Well, Dubai
So
has nice weather too.
it's too hot. It's desert, so it's really hot.
Yeah, I've been there with the military once. We were there for like 2 weeks. Man, super rich country. Just like
Yeah.
it's like they might as well have like gold buildings or something. It's just like crazy.
Yeah, I think for the tech world, Bay Area is the best place. San Francisco Bay Area is the best place if you're a technical person for jobs and opportunities. So I like to be in the US then. I love visiting Dubai. I went there twice, so I love going for vacation.
Yeah.
But working and employed, I think US is a great place, especially the Bay Area.
Did you go to the Burj Khalifa?
Yes, yes,
The top, it's insane. And they're
yes,
trying
it
to
is.
like I think somebody, Elon Musk or some other uh UAE country is trying to build like another one even taller than that or
I
something.
heard that too. Yeah, I don't know which country, but I heard that. It's crazy.
It's crazy. They're gonna build a building like that gets into the space. Like,
Yeah. So to finish up your question, I answered the second question was because Stanford asked me a question, it threw me off. I wrote the book.
hmm,
Once I finished it, I went to two editors. They're professional editors. Their job is writing wonderful books. I paid them money. They gave a wonderful feedback on what can be changed. They asked me to cut about 30% of my book because it's a lot of
oh
repetition
wow.
and too much description. And the book looks professional because it went through 2 rounds of professional editing. Then I worked with,
Um,
sorry, go on.
I did want to ask because I do have a goal that I want to write a book one day. Like that's my goal, just write a book one day. Uh, and my brother actually is in the process of writing a book right now as
Mhm.
well. Um, what is your thoughts on the whole publishing process? Because publishing does take money as well,
Mhm.
and then or you could self-publish, but then you don't have the like help with editors and marketing.
Mhm.
So what's your
I
thoughts on
went
that?
through self-published route because that's the easiest and the fastest. Imagine in 9 months from the first page to publishing and being available on Amazon and other places, exactly it took about 9 months.
Oh wow,
Just like
that's fast.
birthing a baby.
You
This
birthed
is
your
not
baby book.
possible. This is not possible with traditional publishing.
uh, because they have to like go back and
Yeah,
edit it, and then they have like a whole marketing
that's right. So you have to
plan.
go by their schedule. They have these milestones. You have to
Yeah,
go by their milestones, and I wasn't ready to do that. I really enjoyed writing it myself, reviewing through editors, and then cover design. That is all you can do it with so many
I like it.
companies.
It's like a journey.
Yeah, this is a hardcover. I also have paperback. I have audiobook on Spotify. Everywhere you go, you can find my book. Audible,
Nice. I'll check
Amazon.
it out.
Yeah, check it out.
I want
Spotify,
to
if you have
check
a
it out.
premium membership, Spotify is free, right? You can
Yeah.
listen to the audiobooks. So the journey has been really good.
Hello, everybody, and thank you for watching this episode or clip from episode. I would appreciate it a lot if you subscribe and support the show. My goal is to hit 1,000 subscribers by this time next year. Hopefully more, in support of my podcast and to have amazing guests on like this. So if this resonated with you, please support the show. I appreciate it a lot. And I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.